Ought. Ought. You ought to apologize for your rude behavior. He ought to study harder if he wants to pass the exam. I know I ought to exercise more, but I always find excuses. Artifact. Artifact. The museum displays a wide range of ancient artifacts. Archaeologists uncovered several artifacts from the ancient civilization. The artifact is believed to be over 2,000 years old. Desperately. Desperately. She was desperately searching for her lost dog. I was desperately trying to finish the project before the deadline. He desperately needed money to pay off his debts. Intervene. Intervene. The teacher had to intervene and break up the fight between the students. The mediator intervened to resolve the conflict between the two parties. The government chose to intervene in the economic crisis to stabilize the market. Plasticity. Plasticity. The brain's plasticity allows it to adapt and change. Children's brains exhibit a high degree of plasticity. Plasticity is essential for learning new skills. Wrinkle. Wrinkle. She noticed a wrinkle in her shirt and decided to iron it. Her grandmother's face had many wrinkles, showing the signs of old age. The wrinkled piece of paper was smoothed out and placed on the desk. Breath. Breath. He took a deep breath before jumping into the cold water. The wind blew gently, carrying the salty breath of the nearby ocean. She held her breath in anticipation of the final result. Briefly. Briefly. Can you briefly explain how the system works? She spoke briefly about her recent trip to Japan. The weather forecast briefly mentioned a chance of rain later today. Botanical. Botanical. The botanical garden was filled with beautiful flowers and lush greenery. She specialized in studying botanical species found in the Amazon rainforest. The skincare product contains various botanical extracts known for their nourishing properties. Anxiety. Anxiety. She felt a wave of anxiety wash over her as she entered the crowded room. He suffered from anxiety attacks whenever he had to speak in public. The uncertainty of the future fills me with anxiety. Wrinkle. Intervene. Briefly. Breath. Botanical. Anxiety. Artifact. Plasticity. Ought. Desperately.